Here we go, guys. Luxury night bus to Incheon Airport. Look at these seats. Recliners, super comfortable. So here we are, Incheon Coastal Ferry Terminal. Just got here, took an overnight bus from Kojae all the way to Incheon Airport. Then from Incheon Airport we took a train and then 2 buses to finally get here, about another 2 hours. But we're all good to go. We've got a ferry at 9 o'clock and we're going to Daecheongdo. So in a really cool pension in Daecheong. Here we go. Nice toilet, nice and clean. We've even got a little cooking area. Look at this. Unbelievable. Fridge, little hot stove. Okay, this is what a pension is usually like. Yeah, you've got an absolute clear room. Obviously you'll have a TV and, like, you know, a kettle or something like that. And then all the bedding's actually in the cupboard. So you basically got, like, I don't know, a quilt as a mattress and a quilt to put over the top of you, a couple of pillows down the bottom. But this is what a standard pension is like usually. And you can fit about 5 or 6 people in here if you want to. Luckily I've got it to myself. And here we got a bit of a balcony. Really nice little pension, this one, I really like it. Even got a little barbecue place there. Check that out. Well, anyway, tomorrow we're going up Sang-kang. See where the pylon is, right in the background there? That's what we're headed for tomorrow. Today we're going to have a little tour around the island, see what we can find. Okay, so we're on Daecheong Island. Got a ferry here. Ferry was 3 hours. It was delayed by 2 hours because of fog. There was a lot of fog in this region, so we're delayed by 2 hours. Took 3 hours to get here, but now we're here. We're in the pension. It's a really nice little pension actually. If you look behind me there, this is the pension. You see the coffee shop behind it. That's where I'll be eating later. I've just had lunch in their restaurant, which was absolutely gorgeous. Crab soup, a little bit spicy, and fish. Amazing. But yeah, really nice little pension, got balconies and everything. Like I said, I'll be in the coffee shop later there. But yeah, it's really good. Super happy to be here. We're going to climb Sang-kang, but we're going to do that tomorrow. That's 343 metres. Today we're going to have a little tour around the island. There's quite a lot to see on this island. Hopefully we'll get to see most of it. Very interesting island. It's the second most northern island in South Korea. Very, very close to North Korea, so there's a lot of military installations, so some places we can't take photographs, but we'll see what we can see. Okay guys, so I'm going to take a tour bus to have a look around the island. Look at this, we just hit the first beach. There you go. Daecheongdo, Daecheong Island. This here is a great big massive sandy area which is actually usually covered by the sea when the sea's in. Got a lot of really nice rock outcrops down here as well. But you can see the fog, yeah, you can see how the fog just hangs around. Even when the sun comes out, it doesn't burn it off. They obviously get super bad weather here because that rock is seriously eroded. But it's an amazing view, this. We're just coming across onto the sandy beach now. And then we can follow that all the way round, and while the tide's out we can literally go all the way round and back in again. But look at that fog, it just rolls towards you. It's quite eerie, but what a cool place. Look at this beach. It's almost like a desert, especially the way, like over here, look at that, the way the sand's working up around the rocks. It's amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Have a look at this. We're on the south end of the island now, Daecheongdo. Still very, very foggy, misty, whatever you want to call it, but look at this beach. It's outstanding. Look at it, beautiful. And over in the cove there, there's another one exactly the same. Absolutely amazing. And nobody on it. And I wouldn't say it was cold. There's a little bit of a breeze, but about 24 degrees maybe. Absolutely outstanding. I'd expect to see, you know, if you had this in the UK, it would be mobbed. Wouldn't expect to see it mobbed, it would be. But the mist is still really weird. Look at that, just floating down. Scary. Good morning. Had a really good night in the pension. Have a look at this view this morning. Okay, you can see the fog's coming in. All the ferries at Incheon are actually on standby. On the northern side of the island where the port is, totally foggy. But the mountain seems to be a bit clear, which is quite nice. So today we're going up Samgak-san, which is 343 metres. And then we're going to go do some round the cliffs at the bottom, see what we can see there. We're starting off here, right next to the eagle. Ooh, apparently there's a lot of eagles on the island. Anyway, we're going to see what we can do. Let's have a good day out. First time out of the trees. The tower marks the beginning of the rocky ridge. We've just come up from this section here and started the rocky ridge up to the summit. Probably about another 150 metres to go. In length rather than height. Height's probably about 20. Anyway, we'll follow this ridge, get up to the summit. That was the way up. Quite rocky that section actually, really nice little bit of scrambling. And now we're going to top out on Samgak-san, Samgak Mountain. Here we go. Last little bit of rock before we get there. And here we go, Summit Observatory. Let's see what we can see. Oh, map's a bit gone. There's a summit stone, 343 metres. We'll get a picture next to that. That's for the back challenge. Right, I'll extend you. Oh, look at that. Increasing my love success potential by 100%. This route's actually called the Love Road. Right, what can you see? Man, beautiful island. We look up to the north, look how foggy that is. That's why there's no ferries coming in at the moment. It's all fogged in. But on the south end, absolutely gorgeous. We're actually going to head down this way. There's a thing called Windbreaker Rock. At the moment, even that's covered in mist. But it's down that way, straight ahead. We'll go and have a look at that. But wow, look at this, it's amazing. Beautiful. So there you go, Samgak, or Samgak-san. Samgak Mountain, done, 343 metres. Brilliant, really nice route. Loads of rock, loads of scrambling, really enjoyed. So I'll get the photo next to the monument and get going. Well, we finished the mountain route now. I've come up onto the cliff route. Good 3 or 4 clicks, but unfortunately nothing but mist. We're not going to get any view at all, so we're not going to see the famous windbreaker rock. Well, it's highly unlikely. If we get a break in the clouds, I'll try and get a picture. If not, I'll steal one from the internet and show you what it would have looked like. Here we go. Resting place of a Taoist hermit. How about a hobo hiker? We're at the end of the cliff route at the moment. As you can see, there's a lot of mist around. Give you some idea of what we were supposed to be seeing. Can't get a lot of break there, I'm afraid. But it's just masses of rock. Unbelievable. Have a look at the other side here. This just goes on forever. Gorgeous. It's shame about the mist, but hey, it happens. Time to do a runner. See if we can get on the ferry. It's getting misty down here. It's probably clear up there. Okay, let's go. Here we are, Daecheongdo port, waiting to go to Daecheongdo, which is the northernmost island in South Korea. About a 20-minute ferry ride. If we can actually get a ferry, you can see how foggy it is. But hopefully we'll be getting on that. It's been delayed from 11:30, it's now about 1:30, so they're hoping it'll be at 2 o'clock, but we'll see.